everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am here today to share with you the new Everyday Explorers mini kit and add-on stamp sets. Today is October 8th, 2024, and I wanted to thank Everyday Explorers for sponsoring this video. So I'm going to start with the add-on stamp sets. Let me grab my white paper so you can see these beautiful stamp sets. I am so excited for these. And I'm totally using these for my Thankful 30 and my October Daily. So this first one is called Cozy Read, and it's all about reading. I love the bookshelf and the stack of books with the coffee. A perfect day to curl up with a book. This one is such a fun little stamp where you can kind of write down the title, the date you started and finished, and then you can add that star rating. Such a cute stamp set. Next up is another book stamp, and this one's called Genre. This one is so cute and fun. You can definitely fit these little genres inside the tags and the book. Most likely I would use that to add my cover, my book cover, but you can really play with this one. You have the easy read, fluffy romance or rom-com, based on a true story, magical tales, historical fiction, page turner, spooky story. That one's perfect. I'm going to be reading a lot of spooky stories this October, so I think I'm going to share with you a layout in my October Daily using the stamp set because I can't wait. I need to use this now. So anyways, those are the new add-on stamp sets. Let's take a look at the mini kit. So this is our 4x6 journal, and this is the Positivity Passport. Usually Christine releases this in, I think, June or July, if I'm not mistaken, but this is a good time for the Positivity Passport because you could totally use it for your Thankful 30 if you wanted to. So we have some ideas on how to use the kit. And that is our little booklet there. Let's check out the paper. So as you guys know, Christine has changed the format. And so you can trim out the 4x6s or trim out the 3x4s. But the colors are very bright and beautiful. We'll look at this at the end, but we have our stamp set and it's a fun one. You have For the Win, It Was a Good Day, This Made My Day, This Is Worth Celebrating. What else? Today's Little Wins. So fun and pretty. Then we have a pack of stickers. Let's open this one up. I'm totally digging the new packaging. It's so, so good. Okay, so this is our sticker sheets. Oh, these are fun. I love that. Colors are so pretty. And then you have 2 sheets of alphas. These alphas need to be stamps. I think we need to suggest that to Christine. Okay, so this is my Positivity Passport. Love the little face there in the corner. And I'm gonna say, yeah, they're all the same. The template is the same, but the boxes switch from one page to the other. So here you have it at the bottom and it says today's date, I feel, and then list, photo, and journaling. So you can use this space for photos or journaling. Really, really cute. You could even stamp one of these. So if you're, let's say you wanted to document a big win, so you could stamp For the Win and then add your journaling and photo down here. So they work really well together. So that is it for the mini journal or mini kit. I am, like I said, going to be working in my October Daily because I really, really, really want to use these stamp sets. So I'm going to put away my mini kit. Maybe I'll work in it in one of my reels in a few days, so keep an eye out for that on Instagram. But for now, we're going to use this and we're going to grab my October daily. Let's use Everyday Explorer's new stamp sets to document all the spooky reads I'm going to be reading this October. So we're going to use my Scrappy Spiral notebook for this because that's where I'm documenting October daily. And I always start by stamping October and the day within my gray space or that little gray box. And I also want to stamp spooky within the October. There's this little gap or space, and I just use that to stamp something Halloweenish. Now, because I'm going to be documenting all the cozy books or spooky books, I'm going to stamp this bookshelf, which is part of the new stamp sets, but it's a little bit too long for my space. So what I'm going to do is mask off the sides. That way I make sure that the bookshelves don't go over the lines, and it worked out perfectly. I also want a title for my layout, so I'm going to use that Cozy Read stamp to stamp right underneath my bookshelves. Now it looks very black and white right now, but I will come in with my markers and color in some of these books on the bookshelf just to add a pop of color to my layout. So one of the stamp sets had a little book, which I really, really like. And I love that they're tall and thin. And I knew that they would fit nicely in between like my lines and in my column. So what I decided to do was stamp a few of them in a column and was thinking I could fill them in with my book covers. I thought I would be reading 4 to 5 books, but I wasn't sure. But once I printed my photos, I ended up with 5 book covers. So I'll fill in the 5th once I print out my photos. And you'll see here, I grab my photos, I make sure they fit, and they do. And so I decide, okay, I need a 5th little book for my last book cover. So I grabbed that stamp. I'm going to be adding that. And as you can see, I left a gap in between the books. And the reason because I wanted to stamp one of the banners and fill it out with something else. I just wanted to break down all the book covers. Once I stick down my book covers, I'll grab the Spooky Story stamp with the little pumpkin, and I'm going to stamp that in that little banner. That way I break down the book covers. It kind of looks like a little embellishment, so it worked out great. I have loads of Halloween stickers. These are just stickers that I printed myself, and I'm going to use some of them to add little spooky cuteness to my spread. I trimmed down the ghost and added it to the opposite sides. I also added a little bat as well. And now I can grab my markers, my Tombow markers, my Crayola Super Tips, to color in the books and the pumpkin. This will just add a little pop of color to my spread. While I was coloring in things, I felt like I wasn't done. I felt like it needed something. It needed more color. So what I decided to do is actually go through my pattern paper. I wanted something simple. I wanted something where I can stamp that little book stack from the stamp set. So I end up just adding a blank orange pattern paper. Kind of looks like wood grain, but it's orange. And I thought it was the perfect pattern paper to add to my spread. You'll even see me here grabbing this ghost pattern paper. It's adorable, but it was a little bit too busy for me. So I just go through one of my paper packs. I found this one. I trim it down and add it to the opposite side, and I really love how it turned out. I also wanted something bold, so I also go through some of my older papers, found this little banner or tag that said creepy, and so I trimmed it out, and I'm going to stamp the book stack with the coffee right above it and stick all of that down to my page. complete my spread, I will grab some ghost stickers. They're very adorable. I've had these ghost stickers in my stash forever, and I'm going to use them just to add a few around my book stack, and then I call my layout done. Don't forget, you guys, today is release day at Everyday Explorers. Grab these adorable stamps before they're gone. I am in love and totally recommend them. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.